Hi, welcome back to our channel. We are Chase and Melia, and today we are reacting to Olivia Rodrigo's Tiny Desk concert.
We love Tiny Desks.
Yeah,
they're the best.
They're always so good.
They're so good.
I'm such a huge fan. This is, of course, a home concert. So she's kind of self-producing, I guess, this little show.
Yeah.
And yeah, we've been really impressed with Olivia Rodrigo so far.
Very much so. If you guys happen to be new to our channel and this is your first video of ours that you are watching, we are vocalists, voice teachers, and we just love to talk about singing. So we use these react videos as a way to learn ourselves and also help you guys learn on your singing journey and so you can become a better singer. So let's dive in, and we can't wait to get started.
I guess you moved on really easily. You found a new girl and it only took a couple weeks. Remember when you said that you wanted to give me the world? And good for you, I guess that you've been working on yourself. I guess the therapist I found for you, she really helped. Now you can be a better man for your brand new girl. Good for you, you look happy and healthy. Lovely, if you ever cared to ask. Good for you, you're doing great out there without me, baby. God, I wish that I could do that. I've lost my mind, I've spent the night crying on the floor of my bathroom. You're so unaffected, I really don't get it, but I guess good for you.
Okay, we've already reacted to her sing this song once before, but I have to say I'm so impressed with how she sings that chorus. That chorus is not easy.
Oh yeah.
And the placement
right
of it.
On top of the pitch.
She stays right on top of the pitch. She has a really nice, like natural, loose, placement is not the word I want to use because that implies that she's putting it there. She is allowing it to live where it would live in her voice. Like it's kind of got that cry, whimper, whine that we talk about, but it also has a lot of beauty and resonance.
Yeah, also like, really well supported.
Exactly,
right?
Yes.
So when people hear support, they feel like it's a push.
No.
It's not a push. It's strength from how I would describe it. If you want to go into like anatomical ways, it would be your lower abs kind of sending air up and through, but it's not a push, it's just constant airflow. It's you're constantly giving your voice enough air. That's the support your voice needs in order to work at its best. It needs that constant, consistent flow of air.
Well,
I think it's really good.
We talk about that on our channel. Like our motto is air and vowel, right? And air, what we mean by that is good breath support, breathing, but also using your air. That is just and equally as important. So the first thing you learn when you are a singer and you take voice lessons or you go to choir is how to take a big deep breath. And that's all great, but if you don't know how to use that breath, then it's almost not even helpful. And what she is doing is, yes, she's taking great breaths, but she is singing through the ends of these phrases, and it is allowing her to stay in tune and have great.
One thing I actually might rewind on, I don't know, we've already done this, but the dynamics
of
that first one, she's got la 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 la, and that is just, to me, that's the mark of a real musician.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Dynamics,
like, dynamics is another level of like artistry that brings people in a big way. You can have an amazing voice, you can even be really good at guitar, but if you sing everything kind of the same level, it lacks a certain, I don't even know, interest.
It's just vanilla. It's very
kind of vanilla.
much like
people
boring,
go, oh, cool. But if you have really good dynamics and you grow and you come back, you can blow people's minds.
Well, it's the difference, like we say, from being good and great. Or, you know what I mean? Like that it's small differences. Like you can have a fantastic voice, but again, like you said, if you don't use dynamics and if you don't have that contrast, it doesn't help with the storytelling, honestly.
And
like,
I guarantee you that's planned out and on purpose.
Absolutely.
She said, okay, this one I'm going to do this here. Right. This one I'm going to grow a little bit. I'm going to do this here.
Yeah.
This one I'm going to really start giving it, but I'm really just trying to get to this chorus.
Yeah.
But there has to be a growth before you slam into the chorus.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And so I think she does that really, really well. And you can especially hear it in these acoustic recordings where there's a compressor on there and stuff.
Of course.
But like that tension is growing, and I think that's real artistry.
We said this last time we reacted to this song, but it's a very vulnerable chorus, like, and for her to sing it by herself, it just, I think it's just even more evident that she is a good vocalist.
She's got 100 guitar players.
I love this arrangement.
No other singers.
There's no other singers.
Wow.
At least on this song.
Just wow.
I love that there's a lot of guitar players. I love that they're all playing acoustic guitars, and I don't know, but the beginning is impressive. Whoever was playing the guitar was
I know. I
really,
wish I
really good. I know,
that.
me too. I thought it was her at first because it was all blanked out. Anyway,
So good.
we're going to stop talking and keep watching.
For you, I guess you're getting everything you want. You bought a new car and your career's really taking off. It's like we never even happened, baby. What the fuck is up with that? And good for you, it's like you never even met me. Remember when you swore to God I was the only person who ever got you? Well, screw that and screw you. You will never have to hurt the way you know that I do. Well, good for you, you look happy and healthy. Not if you ever cared to ask. Good for you, you're doing great out there without me, baby. God, I wish that I could do that. I've lost my mind, I've spent the night crying on the floor of my bathroom. You're so unaffected, I really don't get it, but I guess good for you.
I mean, we've already reacted to this song specifically and her doing it live. But look at her mouth. She doesn't have to. I mean, it's too high for me,
Good
right?
for
But
you.
look happy and healthy, not me. It's right here. It's if you even care to ask, right? It's forward, and
Yeah.
it's not.
But she's also really light. It doesn't feel heavy. Like, I think it'd be really easy to be like, good for you,
Yeah.
you couldn't do without me, baby. Like, kind of hold
that
down.
supposed to sound bad?
Good for you, you look great out there without me, baby.
Sure,
God, I wish that I could do that.
I wonder if we're blowing this mic, maybe.
But
We'll see.
what is that part? She goes, I lost my mind. I spent the night crying on the crying. She doesn't cry.
My bedroom. So
it's so good.
I think that well, you're right. Like she's, it could be heavy. It could be yelling. Like
It could be yelling.
It could be so yelly.
That's what we need to talk about.
But it's not.
Yes.
It's not yelling.
It's not yelling.
It's not
Okay.
yelling. She's
Here's
really
another
well supported.
really random thing that I'm noticing. And if you're a singer, you might have had this experience. And I want to know if you have a scientific explanation for this.
I'm a scientist.
Find in myself when I sing certain songs that are in certain places and I'm singing them well, I get a lot of saliva in my mouth. And I feel like I'm seeing that with her on this chorus, where it feels like she's got, like right now I have a lot of saliva in my mouth. And I wonder what the scientific reason of that is, like the production of saliva and like efficiency of singing. Do you have a possible diagnosis?
Because
is it
saliva
just weird?
is usually a trigger of food.
So it's just that you're hungry is mostly what it
or
is.
that actually that you produce saliva because you're trying to. It's the first step in digestion. So
interesting.
Your saliva partially breaks down carbohydrates.
No, I understand that.
So that's why we start to salivate.
But I've had that multiple times in specific songs when I'm singing.
That's also when you produce a lot of saliva.
Well, we're not going to ask scientist Chase anymore because his answers aren't helpful.
Science.
Anyway, enough with saliva. Oh. I just love that though. It's so different.
Maybe I'm too emotional. Apathy's like a wound inside. Maybe I'm too emotional. Or maybe you never cared at all. Maybe I'm too emotional. Yeah, apathy's like a wound inside. Maybe I'm too emotional. Or maybe you never cared at all.
Sorry, had to. When she's singing quiet, she's still using tons of air.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm
And
too
she has
emotional.
good dynamics still.
Maybe I'm too
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Maybe I'm too emotional.
Yeah.
It's still lots of air.
She had a long phrase where she didn't breathe.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm too emotional. Apathy's like a wounded soul. Maybe I'm
That's
too...
a lot, yeah. That's
it was
huge.
long. She did a long one, but
Yeah. Constant, consistent airflow.
And
get it down.
But that's another thing, like singing quiet and maybe even low requires more air sometimes. Like
100%.
And so I feel
100%.
like that's what's cool is that's also another like piece of evidence is she's using her air because she's so in tune in a part that's really relatively simple. But
and that's another saying I'm going to steal from our previous voice teacher: all your air, all the time. It doesn't low, high, quiet, loud.
It doesn't matter.
All of your air,
all the time.
All the time.
Yeah. And can we just talk about the cool guitar stuff that's going on because it's really cool and I'm really excited about it. We're gonna keep going.
You don't see a 12-string guitar much. She's all the way on the left, and she sounds awesome. And she's also running through a huge.
And they're
fretboard.
playing, and they're playing like really cool new melodies that are not in the song, making it sound totally different. And I'm so here for it.
Love it.
Oh, well, good for you. You look happy and healthy. Not me. If you ever cared to ask, good for you. You're doing great out there without me, baby. Like a damn sociopath. I've lost my mind. I've spent the night crying on the floor of my bathroom. You're so unaffected. I really don't get it. But I guess good for you.
I would love to hear in the comments below if you think that she's working hard.
Right.
Does it look like she's working hard? Even
vocally.
Like and there are videos, right, of her working really hard to get that note.
Yep. This is not
one of them. It is,
and it is not less supported than,
and it sounds really good. She's relaxed. She's grounded. She's got good support.
Right.
She's got a good vowel.
Right.
And that's all you need to make that noise.
And I think this is also proof too, like, yes, this arrangement is acoustic and it is a different arrangement, but I feel like still vocally, the way she is singing still fits in the original arrangement.
Oh my gosh.
There's still a lot of power and energy in what
100%.
she's doing. So
100%.
yes, I would agree with you.
Good for you. I guess you moved on really easily.
That was so cool.
That was awesome.
Well, we hope that you guys liked that video. We love reacting to her. I've been super impressed every single time we've watched her, and it's just a pleasure.
I also really love that we've seen a progression. Like, I'm not saying that her voice has, it's come so far, and it's only been like a year and a half or something. But the fact that people can struggle in one performance and absolutely nail another performance, and who's to say she didn't have a vocal breakthrough?
Absolutely.
Between one of the previous ones that we've seen
watched.
And
absolutely.
Now. But I'm really super duper impressed with just her technique.
Yes. And if you've learned anything from this particular performance, it's use all of your air all the time.
All the time.
It will help
Good
you.
vowels.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what I would steal from her. Steal from her breath and air support.
Her breath and air support.
Because it's working out very well.
I'm into the vowels. I'm into her.
And the vowels. There's a lot to steal.
Being forward and speaking. That's
and
just that's the bread and butter.
Absolutely. Well, we hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to hit that like button. And if you happen to be new, please be sure to hit the subscribe button and notification bell so you can be notified next time we post. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you next time.